He doesn't give a shit for him. He doesn't care what the guy that just gave him money says. Hello people, welcome back to another reaction video by me, James. Guys, I've talked about the issue of the quality. Just give me some time, have some patience, and in the near future I'm gonna make things better. Just today I'm not alone, as you can see. I have my friend Stacy with me. Yeah, featuring Stacy. No, she is. So she's gonna be reacting with me. Hello. And yeah, without further ado, let's get to this video, which is about top 5 fake homeless people exposed. Guys, this disgusts me, as I guess most of you too. Same, mate. Yeah, obviously. So without further ado, let's get to this video.
Hey everyone, it's Trendcrave here, and in today's video, we're going to be going through the top 5 fake homeless people who got exposed on the street. And every once in a while, you'll see some homeless people on the street, like a panhandler or a beggar. They got their little sign, you know, with some written stuff on it saying, like, I'm homeless, I need help, all that kind of stuff. And, you know, a lot of times it's actual people in real need, and they need that money to survive, get food, all the basic necessities of life. But every once in a while, you have someone who does this as a professional job. Like, it's their job. They go out 9 to 5 and act like they're homeless. This video is about 5 times the people like that got
Obviously,
caught.
a lot of people out there live,
I would really appreciate if you guys leave
most of the people live for less than 40 cents a day, people. Those are statistics. Just imagine when you say you don't have money, imagine about most of the popularity of the world.
And then the winner's going to be announced.
This actually motivates you to be more grateful. You know, I'm losing my words again. I know, it happens sometimes, guys. I'm getting used to it again.
Just a little boy, so obviously it's some pretty crazy exploitation, but it also looked like she was pregnant. She might just be fat, but I'm pretty sure she was pregnant. It was what was assumed, so I'm sorry, okay? But after she was done panhandling, she went and got into her own Mercedes-Benz, which is obviously a very nice car.
Right here on the corners.
So, yeah, actually, to be honest, we probably can realize the difference between a pregnant woman and pregnant or fat. Obviously.
Dad comes out on the weekends and stands with them. She held a cardboard sign.
We've seen a lot of people using their kids or other kids, you know, which are not theirs, and yeah, use them to beg for money or anything else, mostly money.
And I thought, wow, a Mercedes-Benz?
Lots of people doing it. That's good for the perspective of the people. But what a Mercedes-Benz? What the heck? It doesn't matter if it's old or new. Just the fact that you have a car and you're a beggar is just enough. And imagine she has a kid with him.
She sits there with the sign, he goes parks the Mercedes, and they put up the sign in not less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, no cheers.
Here she is, getting money from all these people.
She took pictures of the woman and little boy. She said the woman saw her.
The next thing I know, she picks up this big boulder about this big. But it was pretty big, over her head and coming at me with this rock.
Another witness saw the whole thing and called 911.
Moving on to number 4, this one's actually pretty crazy. It's one of the more interesting ones on the list, I guess you could say, but this fake homeless guy, he makes around $60,000 to $100,000 a year, just kind of
you use it with
dark range.
Like actually attack.
He's been doing this for multiple years. He's done it in different cities.
Let's get to more interesting stuff, guys.
He goes around.
We've seen such cases
He
up
does
there.
actually have mobility issues because apparently he was in like a motorcycle accident back in the 90s or something like that. But he also acts like he's mentally handicapped or mentally ill. And he's obviously
that's classic. That's classic.
The other thing that I found really
faking disabilities. That's classic, guys.
On the news, he was like tickled pink about it.
Yeah,
I thought it was really
it
cool.
really been Greece, by the way. Yeah, guys, you probably already know. Maybe, I don't know. And we face these things every day in a ridiculous amount of people. Even though we're like roughly 11 million here.
That actually is the
Oh, those fake damn stories. Those fake damn stories about a lot of money.
A 1993 lawsuit against Honda for a motorcycle accident. The wreck left him with limited mobility.
That changed a lot of things if it's actually a true story.
I appreciate you guys busting me. Yeah, I'm really good at it, really good. I clear about $100,000 a year doing this.
Oh, so he just enhanced his disabilities by faking the problems in the brain and mental disabilities.
He's looking fine though.
Well, he has a problem. He can't walk, but he's fine at his brain. Just don't fake this too. He's trying to make people feel sorry more and more about him. That's what he tries to do.
No, I'm not. I'm just beginning.
And just like that,
My bead boy. I'm just playing. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta make some money.
Heading over to number 3,
But
a
in
guy
the
who
start of the
confronted
video,
this
he was
panhandler who was
talking
driving a brand
slowly,
new truck, or at least
I can say.
a very, very new
that's,
truck. 'Cause
that's
when this
what
was
I was
released,
talking about.
I think this truck was like 1 or 2 years old maximum. So it was a pretty new truck, obviously pretty expensive. And this guy recorded this, and it did pretty well. And then apparently the news teams and stuff like that decided they wanted to do some stories on that, and they found the guy there at the exact same spot a couple days later or something like that. So they went up and kind of confronted him a second time, and this was that story.
Look at this. I don't got no money. Look at this. No money, but this is your truck?
Cell phone video of an outraged man after learning this panhandler is the driver of this truck.
What your truck is this, bro? It's a 2014?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Isn't it? You own this thing, and you have no money, supposedly?
Look at this guy.
Jimmy Seaver says this man has been panhandling for the past 2 months.
He doesn't give a shit for him. He doesn't care what the guy that just gave him money says. Hello people, welcome back to another reaction video by me, James. Guys, I've talked about the issue of the quality. Just give me some time, have some patience, and in the near future I'm gonna make things better. Just today I'm not alone, as you can see. I have my friend Stacy with me. Yeah, featuring Stacy. No, she is. So she's gonna be reacting with me.
Hello.
And yeah, without further ado, let's get to this video, which is about top 5 fake homeless people exposed. Guys, this disgusts me, as I guess most of you too.
Same, mate.
Yeah, obviously. So without further ado, let's get to this video.
Hey everyone, it's Trendcrave here, and in today's video, we're going to be going through the top 5 fake homeless people who got exposed on the street. And every once in a while, you'll see some homeless people on the street, like a panhandler or a beggar. They got their little sign, you know, with some written stuff on it saying, like, I'm homeless, I need help, all that kind of stuff. And, you know, a lot of times it's actual people in real need, and they need that money to survive, get food, all the basic necessities of life. But every once in a while, you have someone who does this as a professional job. Like, it's their job. They go out 9 to 5 and act like they're homeless. This video is about 5 times that people like that got
Obviously,
caught.
a lot of people out there live,
I would
like,
really appreciate if you guys leave
most
a like
of the
video.
people live
We can
for
break
less than
7,500
40
likes.
cents
That would
a
be
day,
insane awesome.
people. Those are
We're doing a
statistics.
$100
Just
Amazon
imagine
gift card giveaway. If you wanna enter
when you
that,
say you don't have
all you
money,
have to do is
imagine
subscribe
about
to the channel and turn on bell
most of the
notifications. That'll be all you have
popularity
to
of the
do.
world.
And then the winner's gonna be announced
This
next Saturday.
actually
So stay
motivates you
tuned
to
for
be
that.
more,
Let's go
more
into this
grateful.
top 5.
You know,
And in the
I'm
number
losing
5
my
spot,
words
we got a
again.
lady
I
who's
know
begging
it
on the
happens
side of
from
the
time to
street
time,
with
guys.
her son.
I'm
And
getting used to it
this
again.
is just a little boy, so obviously it's some pretty crazy exploitation. But it also looked like she was pregnant. She might just be fat, but I'm pretty sure she was pregnant. It was what was assumed, so I'm sorry, okay? But after she was done panhandling, she went and got into her own Mercedes-Benz, which is obviously a very nice car.
Right there on the corners.
So, yeah, actually, to be honest, we probably can realize the difference between a pregnant woman and pregnant or fat. Obviously,
Dad comes out on the weekends and stands with them.
She held a cardboard sign.
we've seen a lot of people using their kids or other kids, you know, which are not theirs,
Smith said she was getting gas
and yeah,
when she
use them
saw the
to
couple
beg
at the usual
for
spot.
money
They were
or
leaving,
anything
and I
else.
noticed they went into a
Mostly
Mercedes
money.
Benz. And I thought, wow, a Mercedes Benz?
Lots of people doing it.
She shook her head,
That's
got
good
in her car and drove
for the
away.
perspective
Lo
of
and
the
behold, they were in
people.
front of us. And
But
here they
what the?
are,
What,
Oh
a
my
Mercedes
God.
Benz? What the?
laughing.
It doesn't matter if
Boys
it's
not in a
old
car
or
seat
new.
or a
Just the
seatbelt.
fact that you have a
Always
car
in
and
seat
you're a
with them.
beggar
Smith
is
watched them
just
climb to
enough.
another
And
platform
imagine
on
she has a
Road.
kid with
She
him.
sits there with
There,
the sign. He
okay.
goes, parks the Mercedes, and they put up the sign in not less than 5
Yeah,
minutes.
no, cheers.
Here she is, getting money from all these people.
She took pictures of the woman and little boy. She said the woman saw her.
And next thing I know, she picks up this big boulder about this big. But it was pretty big, over her head and coming at me with this rock.
Another witness saw the whole thing and called 911.
Moving on to number 4, this one's actually pretty crazy. It's one of the more interesting ones on the list, I guess you could say. But This fake homeless guy,
What?
he makes around $60,000 to $100,000 a year, just kind
Yeah,
of
you
in the
use it,
ballpark range.
like actually
depending on the year,
attack.
'cause he's been doing this for multiple years. He's done it in
Yeah,
different
let's
cities.
get to more
And
interesting
what he
stuff,
does
guys.
is he goes around in
We've
like a
seen such
wheelchair.
cases
all
He
the
often.
does actually have mobility
Yeah.
issues because apparently he was in like a motorcycle accident back in the 90s or something like that. But he also acts like he's mentally handicapped or mentally ill. And he's obviously
Yeah, that's
not
classic,
that.
that's
so
classic.
The other thing that I found really
Faking
interesting about this guy
disabilities,
was that
that's
when he
classic,
got exposed
guys.
on the news,
Especially here
he
in
was like
Greece.
tickled pink about it.
Yeah,
I thought it was really
we
cool.
live
There
in
wasn't
Greece,
any
by
shame
the
with
way.
him
Yeah, guys, you
whatsoever at
probably
all.
already know. Maybe, I don't know. And we face these things every day in a
And if
ridiculous
so,
amount of
Yeah.
people. Even though we're like roughly 11 million here.
One time, sue Honda of America, $2.4 million. All that money gone now.
That actually is the
Oh,
truth.
those
Did some
fake
research,
damn
and
stories,
sure
those
enough,
fake damn
Thompson
stories
Honda
about a lot of
was
money.
in a
I
1993
think
lawsuit
so.
against Honda for a motorcycle accident. The wreck left him with limited
Oh,
mobility.
that
But it certainly
that
didn't make him
that
mentally
changed a lot of things
handicapped,
if it's actually
and
a true
we
story.
knew better.
I appreciate you guys busting me. Yeah, I'm really good at it, really good. I clear about $100,000 a year doing this.
Oh, so he just enhanced his disabilities by faking
30-year-old
the
said he's from
problems
Austin,
in the
Texas,
brain
and
and
did
mental
the same thing
disabilities.
there.
He's
He-
looking fine
He's got a
though.
degree in
Well,
speech
he has a
language
problem.
pathology.
He can't
He's
walk,
combined
but
that
he's
training
fine at
with
his
Yeah.
brain. Just don't fake
found
this too. He's
panhandling.
trying to
That's what
make
I'm saying.
people feel sorry more and more about it. That's what he tries to
No,
do.
I'm not. I'm just beginning.
And just like that,
My bead boy. I'm just playing. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta make some money.
Heading over to number 3,
But
we had
in
a
the
guy who
start of the
confronted
video,
this
he was
panhandler who was
talking
driving a brand
slowly,
new truck, or at
I
least
can
a
say.
very,
Yeah,
very new
that's-
truck. 'Cause
that's
when this
what
was
I was
released,
talking about.
I think this truck was like 1 or 2 years old maximum. So it was a pretty new truck, obviously pretty expensive. And this guy recorded this, and it did pretty well. And then apparently the news teams and stuff like that decided they wanted to do some stories on that. And they found the guy there at the exact same spot a couple days later or something like that. So they went up and kind of confronted him a second time. And this was that story.
Look at this. I don't got no money. Look at this. No money, but this is your truck?
Cell phone video of an outraged man after learning this panhandler is the driver of this truck.
What your truck is this, bro? It's a 2014?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? You own this thing, and you have no money, supposedly?
Look at this guy.
Jimmy Seaver says this man has been panhandling for the past 2 months.
He doesn't give a shit for him. He doesn't care what the guy that just gave him money says.
Personally seen him sitting there.
These people have,
He then posted
like,
this
no...
Look at him though.
Facebook.
He has
In one day, he got
a
nearly
very good
1,000
car,
shares.
Yeah.
but he's like that.
3,000 views. Sure
Huh, well, I don't judge by looks. Trust me, I don't judge by looks. But honestly, when you do that, what's up there? What's up there in the brain? If you have one,
I
actually.
hear that you come out here a lot asking for money, is that right?
Not anymore, I don't.
Not anymore? How come?
Because I don't need it.
Oh, this should be
How come
interesting.
you're out here saying you need the money if you actually don't need it?
I don't.
The man continues to watch the truck. The same shiny red Toyota as seen in the video.
You don't need it anymore, so you actually confess.
I'm not really sure why. I think I just really like the backstory behind it and all that kind of stuff. But what happened with this one was that there was these 2 kids. And
So he
they
might have
come to this
collected the
corner
money
on
to
the
buy
street
this
and
car
they
from
beg
this
Yeah,
people
job,
to panhandle
for,
and
because
stuff.
some people make it a
A
job.
couple
It's
times
just
a
not
week,
a
and
necessity for
there
them
was this
anymore.
man who worked
Yeah,
From a
but-
certain point in,
on
you know,
the street,
in fourth.
and he was a
That's
business
very
owner,
expensive.
so occasionally
Yeah,
he'd obviously
I mean,
see these
imagine
kids
how
as
long
a
he has to be
postal,
doing
and,
that
you know,
to
he
gain
kinda felt
so
bad for
much
him.
money
So
to
he
buy
said,
this.
"You know what?
years,
I'm gonna
20.
go up and
What,
offer
what?
these kids a
Wait.
job," and that was a really noble thing to do. But these kids decided that they were going to refuse the job offer and continue panhandling. So that obviously means that these kids are either extremely lazy and don't want to work for their money.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, you see. Guys, before we continue the video, let's just talk about this. Just imagine someone offers you like 20 bucks for 8 hours, like let's say it's 30 bucks and for 8 hours of actually working, being active, and you gain 50 in 5 hours without even moving. Would you accept? No, obviously people in their circumstances, they wouldn't accept because they already just sit there and take money for doing nothing, and they gain more money than the money they get from work. So yeah, I'm not
Or they're
surprised
just
they
completely
actually
faking this
refused.
to try to get
What
money
do you
by
have to say?
panhandling and not having to do jack shit. So
Yeah.
he kind of went out and did something else that I thought was fucking hilarious.
On this corner in Muscatine, Iowa, you can find panhandlers several times a week. Two are regulars.
It's a pretty shaky thing to
For
do.
the boys, Mike Pothoff offered them a job at his business.
You're hired. And they said, we're not from around here. And I said, well, but you're here. And then they just smirked.
Over the weekend, the same boys were back at it, holding signs saying they're broke and hungry. Once again, Mike offered them a job. They declined, so Mike decided to join them. Pictures captured Mike standing on the corner with them, holding his own sign.
Offered these guys a job. They said no. Don't give them money.
The picture has gone viral.
All of a sudden, it
And they said no. He's right. He's right. I mean, think about someone who's genuinely actually homeless, guys, actually homeless, and cannot work because he has some sort of disabilities. So he might be down the corner after them. From a certain point, imagine you've given your money already. You've already given. Imagine that you've already given your money to these people, so you can't give it to the person that actually needs the money. I'm just saying that. It's really bad.
It upsets me that we have younger kids or people that can work that are doing that.
It's not the first time Mike says he's offered a job to a panhandler.
Yeah, that's a great thing to do. Yeah, clarify some stuff.
Have them turn down the offer.
It's about people that really do need money, and maybe they do, but I think they can work too.
And finally, in the #1 spot, we've got Jack Vale, who's a big YouTuber, and
it's great. Not a lot of people offer jobs to homeless people. He does it, but they deny. What the heck is wrong with their brains?
But he wasn't actually homeless, and he also owned a really nice car. And he decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and investigate this, turn this into a nice little YouTube video. It actually got a lot of views, over 2 million views. And this guy, when they followed him home and followed him around and all that kind of stuff,
supposedly, not all of them. It's just a job for them.
Asshole.
Right there, right? There you go, bam. Anything helps, God bless. Homeless at the top, I think. I think he's going like to another, just to another corner?
Down to the next corner.
What, around that corner?
Like I saw a guy who's rubbing dirt at his face and clothes to seem like a homeless guy. I saw that in another video. Oh, look at that. Just look at the reaction of the guy.
Look at my reaction though.
Yeah, I can see your face. Trust me. Look at the damn apartment he's living in.
Just fuck you.
Don't move. Don't go back. How you doing?
I hope that... Guys, that's pathetic. I want to see his reaction on this video. It's gonna be great.
You guys had really hard time
Wait.
with me.
So it was you then. If you literally couldn't have a job, I made this sign that
I don't think it was me. Look, he's still he doesn't break character. These people are such good actors. You should work for like...
Alright, that's fine.
If I were here,
Those are the clips that I have for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it.
wearing.
If you did, make sure to leave a like in the video. If we can break 7,500 likes, that would be
Look
insanely
at
awesome.
that. They get mad because they know they're liars. They get mad.
of course.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Guys. By the way, guys, thanks for watching the video. Make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe to my channel to help me make better videos, better quality. Just help me out, guys. You will not regret that.